Hi, I'm Mark Oblad, the founder of Valcu Inc. I'm going to show you how to do the post-incorporation organizational setup of your company. We've already done the state qualification and the incorporation you can see over on the right. I'm going to click Post-Incorporation Setup. This will take me to an initial screen where I can then gather the basic information that I'll need to complete this and confirm information about the company, including the state, the date of incorporation, and the entity type. This information is pre-populated from the incorporation, so it's correct. On the screen, I'm going to add a default effective date of this. In this case, I'm going to add the effective date as the date of the incorporation. I need to confirm the company's fiscal year end. In this case, the first fiscal year will end at the end of 2014. And go Save and Next. Now I need to confirm two addresses of the company. First, the registered address. If I incorporated through Valcu, this information is already correct and has been selected, and I need to confirm the headquarters address. This has also been selected based on the information we previously included. You can see that. If I need to edit it, I can also click on Edit and change it. Since the information is correct, let me go Save and Next. Now we need to set the size of the board of directors. It's common to set it to 3 initially, even if they're not initially all filled. So I'll do 3, and I'm going to do the date when this board becomes effective. I'll use the incorporation date here. Save and Next. Now I need to add people who are going to be directors on the board. I'll be on the board, so I'll select myself. Now I'm going to add another person. This person is an individual, and I need to select the state and add that person. That person is automatically selected, you can see. I could also add another person if I like, but I'm going to just keep with 2 board directors for now, even though there's 3 seats. Go Save and Next. Now I need to add the officers of the company. I need to select one person for each of these 4 titles. One person could do all 4, or they can be split among several people. I'll make this person the president, this person the treasurer, I'll be the secretary, and I'll be the CEO. And then I go Next. Now I need to confirm the person who is incorporator. The information is already there from the incorporation, so this is correct, and I can just Save and Next. Now I need to add the people who are going to be shareholders. Let me add these 2 people. I could add another person if I'd like. We won't do that for now. And I'll go Save and Next. Now I need to add the people who are going to be the initial employees, consultants, and advisors of the company. This will set up service agreements for them, whether it's an employment agreement, a consulting agreement, or an advisor agreement. We'll add Catherine as a consultant and me as an advisor. Save and Next. On this page, I need to add the contact information for those people that have been added already to the company. So I'll do that here. Add that contact information. Now, mine's already there from the incorporation, so we're good, and I'll go Save and Next. On the next step, I need to decide how many shares are going to be sold to the founders. It's fairly common to sell something like half of them. If 10 million are authorized, I would then do 5 million. And the price that will be paid for it. For a newly incorporated company with no value in it, we could either just do the par value or maybe something close to that. I'm just going to do the par value here. Now I need to decide how that stock is then allocated among the founders. So in this case, I'm going to put half of it is going to go to me, and half of it is going to go to Catherine. You can see the numbers over here are be adjusted to show that all is allocated, or some are still to be allocated, or some are over allocated. I could also just add the share numbers here, and the math will be done on its own. I still have 500,000 to be allocated, so let me fix this. Okay, now I need to decide whether these people are going to be paying cash or technology, or cash and technology. It's common for founders to have already built something small initially that they are contributing to the company. In those cases, those individuals would be doing technology. But if they're not contributing anything to the company, then they would need to pay cash for their shares. I'll contribute cash technology. Catherine will do cash. Save and next. On this page, I need to set the vesting terms for the stock that's being purchased. For me, it's going to be subject to vesting. I'm going to say the vesting starts when I initially started working for the company. In this case, I'll do the date of incorporation. But if I started earlier, it's not uncommon to put an earlier date. I'm going to decide on a vesting schedule. I can either do it custom or I can choose one of these standard ones. I'll do 4 years with a 1-year cliff. Include acceleration. I'm going to add some acceleration. A double trigger acceleration, I add 1 year in case I'm fired without cause after within 1 year after a change of control of the company. And I'm going to confirm that this information is correct. Now I have to do the same for Catherine. In her case, let's just say she's not subject to vesting. Is this complete? Yes. Now that both are done, I'll save and next. On this screen, I need to confirm the information that's included in the stock purchase agreement. This information looks correct. An 83B election will be filed because my shares are subject to vesting. And the year will be for this year, 2014. This information is correct. For Catherine, I'm going to confirm the information. Since hers are not subject to vesting, I'm going to say she's not going to file an 83B election. This information is correct. Please do consult your engaged counsel to make sure that you're correctly filing an 83B election or not. This is very important. I'm going to save and next. Here I'm going to confirm the information about the consulting arrangements and the advisor arrangements. I'm going to include a non-compete because it's generally expected. And here's some boilerplate information about the services that are provided, but if I want to go into more detail about what is expected, then I would put that there. I'd put the term here as well, and the consideration. Since the consideration is really just the stock here, I'm just going to put that it's vesting and delete the rest of this information. The agreement will be governed under New York state law. This arbitration state would be New York, and I'm going to confirm this information is correct. Now I need to confirm this information for me. Same thing, I'm going to say that the consideration is the vesting of the stock and delete the other information. It'll be governed under New York, and I'll confirm this information is correct. Now that I've done both of those agreements, I can save and next. Now I need to add information about the technology. Here I need to describe what's actually being transferred to the company for the stock. Here, let's say it's the Mark Technology Labs website. You might put the domain name here. So, and I would do that here as well. But this information can be edited to your liking. Say Ruby on Rails. And I could add information. Let's say Postgres here. Let's say I've got the domain name www.marktechnologylabsinc.com. And I could say something about trademarks if I had them as well. And I would put that there. Or if I had something that I considered a trademark, even if I hadn't registered it, I would also put that there. Confirm that this information is correct, and save and next. Now I need to review that the information is all correct. Looks good. Confirm this is correct, and go to the next screen. Here's where I need to pay with card again. Now that I've included my credit card information and completed the payment, I'm reviewing the information one final time to make sure it's correct. I'll come down to the bottom and I'll save and finish. This will then take me to a screen. You can see the status over here is being updated as the documents are being generated. So let's scroll down to see what else is going on here. Same information's there for me to refer to. Okay, let's go back up to the top and see how our status is going. Now that the payment information has been received, I can see all my documents here now. They can be downloaded by clicking on each one of these. You can see the document here. These documents also need to be printed out and executed by the person designated. All of them can be downloaded right here if you want into a single zip file. Instructions on each document can be obtained there as well. And a quick view of the document is here, along with the red line. If you scroll down, you can see the basic information included in each document as well. I hope that's helpful. Thanks.